Hi everyone. Happy Saturday. It is March 16th. It's day before St. Patrick's Day, but I'm not focusing on Irish. I've got enough Irish in me as it is. I don't need to worry about that. My grandparents on my mom's side are 100% Irish, so I just thought we'd start moving towards Easter since it's finally starting to get sunny and springy out. So we have some fun projects that I'm working on here in the studio, and I thought I'd share a little bit. Alrighty, if you saw the pictures, you saw papier-mâché eggs. Nothing too unusual there. Just a little papier-mâché egg. But what am I gonna do with it? Who knows? I could do all kinds of fun stuff. Could I be doing stuff that looks like, I'll get my camera out of the way. I could be doing these, and these on their own are kind of cool. But I need to be doing something else. What am I gonna do? Well, let's see. I am going to test our brand new foils on these papier-mâché eggs. So I'm going to take you through every step that I've done so that you can see what's going on. And I'm putting myself on live so I can see what's going on. So if I miss questions, I can see that. I want to make sure the volume's down so that nobody else has to listen to me in the background. And that didn't work. On live so I can see that. I thought I turned the volume down. I didn't. All right, so what I did is I ordered 3 dozen of these from a crafts vendor. I think I ordered them from Michael's. So the next thing I have to do is I have to figure out how to paint them. So I have these skewers, and what I do is poke a hole in the bottom of it. Now some of these, hey Eric, nice to see you here. Some of these have a big enough hole that I can just slide the skewer through like that. And that worked really easily. Ta-da! But if it doesn't work, I have these. For those of you who are big fans of Modelos or adhesive stencils, you'll see that these are the pickers we use to pick off the extra vinyl. Now, this is the first time this happened. I've poked the hole through the very tip as well as the base, but that doesn't matter. I'm just going to pull it back out. Then I'm going to take this is actually Metal Glow in Spruce Green. I love this color. I never use it because even though I love it, I don't get a lot of calls for green. So what I'm doing here, this is so complicated, I don't know if anybody can handle it. I am simply painting the egg. And, I got to make sure I get all of it. The nice thing is this is completely reusable when I'm done. The skewer, I mean, because I actually had the skewers here for a different purpose, but it was very convenient when these arrived in the mail today. I'm a big one for having everything shipped. Even before I opened the studio, when I had time to go running around looking for things, I hated that it wasted my time. So I have a lot of things shipped, which is also why I have an e-store at paintedstudio.com. So you don't have to run around looking for things. You can order from me. All right, so I've painted this with spruce green keep wanting to say set coat, and it's actually just Metal Glow. So let me see if I was going to show you how I paint everything with designer foil size, but I got really enthusiastic and forgot to leave one egg unpainted. Oh well. All right, now I'm going to shift the angle on the camera. Oops. Hang on a second. I got a base, I got everything stabled, and I still can't figure out what I'm doing. So now you can see my nice lap. And we're gonna pull out some of these eggs that I have on these sticks. And what I have them mounted in so they don't fall over and get stuck to things is just some floral foam. And I'm gonna take different colors of foils. You know, I had all these foils left over from when I did the demo the other day, so I thought, well, let's see what happens when I do them on an egg. So this is the Abigail foil. Beautiful flower pattern, but I also used it when I was making the shopping bag. So you can see there's some release gone. But these eggs are small and I got a lot of space here. So what I'm gonna do, set it down on the ugly side as we speak of it. Very fine technical name. I'm gonna pull the skewer out, wrap this in the foil, and give it a little squish. You know, I'm using very technical terms, I know. Rub it and see how this goes. Now this would work on plastic Easter eggs as well. I just happen to like papier-mâché. I always have. So I've got this kind of cool, interesting looking. You can see it's imperfect. But how do I handle that? What have I got here? The glitter that I love. This is ice. This color's called Ice. I carry it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm rolling it all in here and it will grab onto any of the spots that the foil did not completely adhere to the surface. And then I'm gonna brush it all off. I'll take my little extra piece of rag here. Oh, that worked perfectly. So I've got this subtle, glittery, sparkly little egg. How cool is that? Oh, thanks, Robin, and thank you, Lisa. Yeah, these are fun. I mean, look how expensive that looks, and I'm going to tell you, this cost me pennies. And now that I've got everything all covered, I can just drop it down and nothing sticks to it. And trust me, I got lots of these to do. There's 36 of them around here. So it's gonna take me a while to do them all. We're gonna try a bunch of different patterns and I'll leave them here for you all to watch me do. So I did that one, the base color of that one was teal metallic set coat, and the foil I used was the Abigail foil. Let's see, what am I gonna do next? I have this cool copper foil that I carry, and you can obviously buy it from me. And then I'm gonna take a piece of this. Where did I put my scissors? I try to use all the scrap pieces for this. I just didn't happen to have, oops, I sent an egg lying on the ground. Oh, shame on me. Shame on me. I gotta prop those eggs up. This is truly what it's like working in a studio. If you ever thought studios are tidy, organized, and really pulled together places, somebody told you a story. So here is this one. I did this in copper, so I thought that would be appropriate with this sort of copper marble pattern that's here. We're gonna wrap it up just like I did before. I'm gonna pull the stick out. Now, different foils have different adhesive properties, meaning they release differently. Some release way easier than others, some not so much. The foil adhesive makes a big difference, but also if your foils are cold, they don't want to release. If your foils are old, I know it may be hard to hear over me with the crackling. But if your foils are old, they also don't want to release really well. And see how I folded that back over that by mistake? I gotta find another way. Massage that. And I'm truly not looking for perfect release, but look, all right, that's pretty damn cool. And that was a good release. Even the little bit of black that released weird on the bottom looks good. I'm gonna drop this in the glitter, but it's not gonna take very much because the release on that foil was so good that next to nothing is exposed, except maybe a little on the bottom. because I'm going like this on it. I don't feel any stickiness, which is really unusual with a foil. So I love that. That came out so cool. So, but this is what the back of the foil looks like. This you can see vaguely the pattern. And then when you release this foil, that's what it looks like, where it all went away is the whitish part. Oh, Anna, I wrinkle everything, but quite frankly, it's going to get wrinkled before it even hits the egg fully, so I'm not worried about that. All right, we got rose. This is actually called Burgundy Roses, which is another foil I carry. So I'm going to clip a little bit of that. Go. And let's see, what should we release it on? Let's try it on a silver egg. Let's try it on the silver egg. So we're going to wrap that up. And these the foil adhesive that I carry, the Artsyville foil size, is so good that even the most stubborn, and I will be testing that as I say the most stubborn foils seem to release super well with this. So I'm going to keep going here, just rubbing this, making sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry I was off camera because I was looking slightly to my right, and that takes me off camera. Boink! I popped that out. Look how good that looks. You can see the roses. And then there's not much, again, the release is really good. So there's not a whole lot that's sticky, but I've got this beautiful pink glitter. And the only reason I'm using glitter is so that it fills in any open spots where the foil didn't release and I've got a little stickiness. So look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. I've got my rose eggs. Let's see what else I'm gonna do. I have so many foils and so many eggs. We have this one, which is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. This is called Ramsey Rose Silver. And yes, I carry this. Do me a favor, everybody. Share, share, share. The more sharing, the more exposure on Facebook. It's Facebook algorithms. They're weird, so if you don't share them, people don't get to see them so well. I'm trying to expand my audience a little bit. And then with a bigger audience, I can certainly do more contests and more fun things like that. All right, we're gonna use a silver egg, silver set coat with the Artsyville foil size over it, foil adhesive. We're gonna stick that down in, wrap it, and see, my fingers aren't even getting dirty on this part. Let me tell you, they got plenty dirty before. And I'm pulling the skewer out. Oh, Sheila Marie, yay, thank you. I'm so glad that somebody shared it to your page. Just share, share, share. The more you share, the more people watching, and the easier it is for everybody to find me. And oh yeah, I can do contests. I can do fun things. It's hard to do contests when we're only being shared with like 3 people, but the more shares, the happier it is. So I've got this Ramsey Rose Silver pattern. You can see the rose right there. I have smushed it all over the egg. And let's see, pop. Very, very subtle with the differences. It's more like someplace, let me see if I can get it so you can see it there. You can see the rose pattern very slightly in it, but it's really pretty. And then of course, do I have some silver glitter? Yes, I do. And again, all the silver glitter is doing is filling in the adhesive exposed spots. Super subtle, super pretty. Let me take my towel. Knock a little of this extra off. And see also, there's a little hole in the end. And when you order these online, they come with these. These are actually box wrappers, you know, the elastic strings you see on some gift boxes. So I'm gonna cut them into little hangers so you can hang them on your trees. You know, some people have Easter trees. In my house, we just put things like this in a bowl. I have to watch the replay to see exactly what I'm watching, but I'm liking it so far. Okay, Sheila, I will explain one more time as I'm going through. I have papier-mâché Easter eggs that I then painted with various colors of Faux Effects Set Coat. Why did I use Set Coat? Because it is truly the best base paint I've ever worked with. And it dries with a nice smooth sheen. Then I applied Artsyville foil size or foil adhesive that I carry in my website and in my studio. And then once that's set up to its sticky tack, I am releasing different foils on things. So, okay, I've got the Annabelle, or sorry, not Annabelle. I keep wanting to call this one Annabelle. Don't ask me why. I've got the Annabelle foil again. We're going to release it on black, which is going to make it much more intense looking. How do I know? Because I've released it on black before. Just not on an egg. So we're going to do this. I'm going to scrub the egg and cover the egg with foil. Make sure all the surfaces have the foil. And the release is so good, I don't need to do anything more than rub it with my hands. On this one, no scrub brush needed, no nothing. I am getting great release just by massaging it with my hands. Pop. Now, there was what I was saying. On the black, I'll pull it back a little bit, you can see the pattern more, but you can also see the cracks in it a little more, which in itself is pretty damn cool looking. Let me see if I can get this to show it to you close up. Look how cool that is. Oh, I like that. And again, I got glitter if I need to deal with the open spots in the adhesive. So I just roll it in a little glitter. And then I take my rag that is stuck to a piece of tape right now and wipe it back, because I don't want to lose all of those details. I just want the glitter to fill in all the crevices so that there's no sticky parts left. Worked perfectly. And just as a thought for those people who are into flower arranging and wreaths and stuff, you can go and reinsert the dowel that I have here. And you've got it now on a dowel, so you can stick it into flower arrangements. You can stick them into wreaths. If you need it shortened up for a wreath, you can cut it up like that. So you've got all these great options. I mean, the eggs are starting to look so cool. Let's see, what else have I got floating around here? Oh, what do you think of a little pink leopard? We could do a little pink leopard. Let me move some of the glitter out of the way. You know, because I couldn't have just one color in glitter. I had to make sure I had 3 colors out. And yes, I carry the glitter as well. Go to www.paintedstudio.com. Yes, I'm going to say it like the old lady that I am, because I have to make sure everybody knows it's www, because nobody knows that in these days. I'm gonna cut off a little piece of the pink leopard. We're going to try this pink leopard on 2 different ones because it'll show you the difference of how the release will show, why your background color makes a difference. So first we're going to do it on this one that is ruby metallic set coat in this sort of pinky red color, ruby metallic set coat, and then Artsyville foil size over it, of course. I'm going to wrap it up, pull the little stick out, my skewer out. I'm going to massage my egg. You know, I'm not sure even that massaging my eggs is even legal in this country. I know there's certain countries I'd probably be arrested for massaging eggs. So, if you're someplace that... I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. Hi, David. Nice to see you. Hi, Felicia. Hi, Sarah. Oh, my gosh. Set coat. Oh, Sheila. Set coat. I will show that in a minute. Okay, first of all, let me massage this. Faux Effects makes a product called Set Coat, for those who are not familiar. Set Coat is, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I got distracted with how cool this pink leopard egg is. Oh my God, look how cool that is. And again, it's got a little stickiness, so I'm going to take it in pink glitter. You could have just as easily rolled this in black glitter. I have black glitter too, but I chose to stick with 3 colors of glitter today. Otherwise, I would have rainbow glitter everywhere. All right, look at how cool that is. Oh, that's so neat. All right, for Sheila, who's not familiar with Set Coat, let me go grab a jar. Set Coat is Faux Effects 100% acrylic paint. Comes in many colors, including metallics. It's awesome. It dries like an oil paint, meaning that most acrylic and latex paints, when you do a cross section of it, dries a little coarse. So when you use glaze or other products over it, it grabs up. But when you use Set Coat, it dries like an oil paint, which has a level surface to it, which means when you're glazing over it and working over it, the product slides smoothly without any bad grabs, and you don't get lap marks and stuff like that. It's also super durable and interior and exterior rated. Now this color happens to be metallic bright blue. It comes in the most basic colors of white and black and all of those sort of neutral colors to a tint base that you can have custom tinted. And then it comes in metallics, which I love. So we did this one that had the ruby metallic Set Coat on it. And I'm hoping if I pull one of these out, I'm gonna, yay! They're all a little kind of teetery because I have them set up carefully balanced, and then I pull an egg off of the foam and I unbalance everything. So here's a black one, and we're gonna do the black one the same as we did the pink egg, but the read on this is gonna be ever so slightly different. So when I'm assaulting my egg again. You can see it, it's all wrapped up in the foils. I put the link for my page up there, but if anybody's interested in where to purchase Faux Effects Set Coat, the email is, the website is fauxmarketplace.com. And as you can see, this one with the black underneath, it just makes the pink a little brighter and the black dots look a little blacker. And so now I'm gonna roll it again in here just to fill in any of the spots that might still be sticky, as I've said before. Because the reason the undercolor matters is, first of all, foils don't give you 100% perfect release. So you're always going to see a little bit of the base color popping through. So this is the black one and this is the pink one. And I'm not sure you can see it on your screen as well as I can see it in person, but you can see the difference where the black is and where the pink is. For example, this is the pink and it looks much more solidly pink, whereas the black one, you can see the streaks in it. So it's pretty cool the way that works. Let's see, what other colors do we have? I have so many other foils floating around here, and I pushed them all into places that I can't quite reach. Let's do a holographic egg. How disco would that be? So let's move that out of the way. I've got a silver egg over here. And again, foils have a pretty side and a not pretty side. So it's always pretty side to you, ugly side to whatever surface you're applying it to. So I've got my disco glitter hologram foil. And I'm becoming overly friendly with my egg again. Betty, nice to see you here. Sheila, thank you for inviting your friend to join us. All right, let's pull this pop. Oh, that looks like a disco ball. Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh, I'm so excited by that. And you see where it came out. I see if you can see it in the, because the camera's picking up the glare. This is where I shoved the egg. Oh, thank you, Betty. Thank you for inviting friends and sharing. Please, everybody, share, share, share. The more viewers, the more opportunity to have fun, the more opportunity for me to create some contests and stuff. Listen, even with just a little bit of glitter on it, it's so disco-y looking. I'm going to knock the glitter down. I am in love with my disco glitter egg. Now I have a friend who's a florist next door to me. I'm going to take a couple of these over to him and give him the skewers and say, here, shove them up the egg and stick them in some flowers. Although that does sound a little rude. All right, what are the other colors that I have sitting here? I have so many pieces of foil. So let's go do something a little more subtle, because nothing I've done yet has at all ranged into subtle. So this is a pattern called Cosmo Brown, and it's got little flower bursts on it. And I think the best color egg to work with that would be the blacks that just fell over. And I'm gonna wrap it up. And I'm sorry I did that off camera because I was looking for a blank space. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the skewer out. Getting a lot of skewers left now. The new foils are so much easier to use. You know what? The foil size, but I'm working with some of these foils that I'm working with are like 8 years old, and I've had trouble getting them to release. I'm telling you, big part of the thing is the quality of the Artsyville foil size. Huge, huge difference. I am getting releases from foils that I could never get to release before. What else can get foiled? Oh, honey, everything. I have foiled furniture. I have foiled eyeglass wings. I have foiled all kinds of stuff. There is my very demure, very elegant and subtle Cosmo egg. So how can I make this less subtle and demure? Well, I'm not going to go too crazy with the glitter. I'm just going to do a little silver. And you see it wants to grab onto the whole surface like this. That's because there's a little bit of exposed foil everywhere. So I'm going to take my little towel and knock it off, just so that it's not so glittery that you don't see the Cosmo foil. Yes, is this Jennifer's foil? Yes. Is this Artistic Painting Studios foil? Yes, it is. And as is the size. I am the retailer out of Chicago. Look at that. That's so pretty, so subtle. You know, I'll pull some more glitter down and do some other colors. Let's see what else. I know there is a couple. Oh, let's have fun. Let's do the oil slick pattern. This is called Odell. Oh, you follow? Jennifer is an amazing person. She is one of my closest friends, and I'm honored to be retailing her product. All right, what color are we going to put on under here? Let's try this with a bright blue metallic. I have to prop things up now because as I plop the eggs off of these, yeah, I'm having a few issues with things falling over. Let's see if I got this on the right side. I did this the other day on camera, and I did it the wrong way. And I glued the pretty side down, because this is the one foil that's really hard sometimes to tell which is the right side and which is the wrong side. You know what, the roller, Betty, the rollers aren't that bad, and depending on where you are, the rollers run around $19 a roller, and it's just the shipping sometimes that can get rough. And depending on where you are, if you're closer to me, you can order them from me. Jennifer's always happy to have her retailers sell stuff. Or if you're if you're near me, Betty, you can come to the studio and try the rollers and see which roller you like the best. So let's unroll this. Oh, wow. This is the Odell. That is an oil, slicky, cool looking pattern there on that blue. I love that. And I'm gonna roll in a little bit of glitter to get rid of the sticky spots. Yes, Jennifer is one of my closest friends. We call each other almost every day. I try to leave her alone on the weekends because that way she has family time, and meanwhile I'm working. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Bet wants all of the rollers, hence the affordability. I want them all too, and I have to tell you, I have most of them. I've been collecting them slowly but surely over the years. It's kind of a sickness. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Now I'm going to try the same thing over a black egg so that you all can see the difference, you know, because all this stuff, the colors underneath reading, I have things wanting to tip over, sticky eggs trying to fall over on the side here. Okay, so we're gonna do the Odell now over a black egg. And just appreciate the fact that everything now here is covered in glitter, and yeah, I vacuumed yesterday and it doesn't look it at all, because now I've got glitter everywhere. Some of these are starting to look like dragon's eggs, which is pretty appropriate considering that if you're a Game of Thrones fan, we're getting close to the season. Maybe I'll go buy some big papier-mâché eggs and put them in the window and call myself Mother of Eggs instead of Mother of Dragons. Cool. Okay. Here's how I'm going to show you this. This is over the blue, so you can see that blue shows. This is over the black, so you see more of the gold and more of the purple. How cool is that? And then because I see those purples more, I'm going to roll it in the pink glitter because I want the purples and stuff to show up more strongly. And believe it or not, this is a really kid-friendly project. So, you know, pick up some eggs, pick up some size, pick up some foils. And I do sell all the foils by the foot. So, you know, you can get a lot done with a foot or two of foil. Look how cool that is. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. Yeah, the blue is pretty. It's all a matter of taste. So each one is going to show everything a little differently. Let's see what else I have. Oh gosh, I have, okay, I can't remember the name of this foil. I want to say it's like Gerald or Garrison or something. I know it begins with a G, but the names of them are too far away from me to remember, and I can't read that far. So we're going to take that one, and we're going to put a copper egg. I painted some copper, so we're going to put that in there. I'm going to pull it off the skewer. It's like I'm making barbecue that glitters. Well, glitter's not kid-friendly, sort of. See, I was a kid who, my mother never wanted me to get messy stuff, so obviously as an adult, everything I want is messy. And I encourage messy with kids. And I also, this space, if you come in here and do it, it's a kid-friendly, glitter, messy space, and I'm all for it. All right. Keep molesting my eggs. That's pretty cool. That release was really nice. Oh, I like how that came out. And this foil has a lot of glitter in the pattern already, so adding more glitter to it, you can see, you should get it where you can see it. There's a lot of glitter in this pattern, so that's pretty darn cool. I get very excited by new and different combinations. I think I'm just going to put the silver glitter on here because I don't want any other color that distracts from the patterns with all of that color already on here. And yeah, I'm doing this with Easter eggs, but don't don't think this won't happen at Christmas time too, with Christmas ornaments and Valentine's Day hearts and all kinds of stuff. And like I said, the glitter is really just to cover any exterior stickiness. Oh, you still have glitter in places from your granddaughter who's now over almost 21. Well, yeah, that would be me too. That'll be my house. It's gonna be when I finally have grandchildren. My son didn't like glitter, so that was never an issue. But there will come a day when I have grandchildren and I'm gonna be sorry for my love of glitter. Okay, and then we're gonna use this pattern. This is another one of the new APS foils, whose name slips past me again. I don't know whether it's middle-age menopause or just general forgetfulness, but I can't remember a name for anything. Okay, popped it off. Personally, I would have killed for a rainy day craft like this when I was a kid. I really feel like I'm assaulting these eggs. Okay, that is beautiful and really kind of subtle. So I think I want to pop it up because there's a lot of pink in this foil. So I want to pop up the pink factor. I love crafting with other people's kids because then I get to send them home. I guess that's what being grandparents like. I don't know. My son is only 23 and my stepkids are still in their 20s, and nobody's in a serious relationship, and we're not looking for grandkids in the near future. Here we go. Look how that, but I have a lot of friends who have younger kids, and I love doing projects with them. Last year, I had a friend's daughter around, and we did food color on shaving cream dyed eggs. It was a blast. Okay, so that one was over the black. Let's try it over a different color. Let's try it over a green one. Make sure I got the right one. I want to make sure I got one that had size on it and not just the paint. There we go. So your undercolor makes a huge difference. I love how this works. And no two of these are going to look exactly alike, even if we did the same foil and the same pattern with the same undercolor, simply because you're crunching it up and it's all gonna look different. So that one with the green, I can see, you may not be able to see it so well on camera, but I can see hints of the green popping through here. And I really like that. But again, I'm going to take the silver glitter and then I'm going to wipe it down. I am not using a brush because, quite frankly, a brush is not aggressive enough to remove 90% of the glitter. It just kind of moves around like a powder puff, which doesn't make me happy. That's not what I want. All right. And for some reason, my Facebook window closed. There we go. I have to figure out why. Facebook has been very weird the last few days. I'm sure all of you noticed that it went down. God, look how pretty that is. Gosh, I'm so happy with that. That paint color was actually Metal Glow Spruce. Metal Glow is a slightly different product from Set Coat. It's not designed to be a base paint for furniture or walls or anything like that. It doesn't have the tenacity and the stick that Set Coat does. It is more of a slightly translucent metallic paint that has wonderful mica colors and properties to it that create just beautiful, beautiful metallic finishes. All right, here's another color. Here's another foil. So we have now our Ramsey's Gold. And hang on just a second. Hey there. Hi. Okay. Well, thank you for coming in. I will be with you in just 1 second. I'm going to do the gold egg, and then I'm going to say goodbye for the day because we have somebody in here. So we're going to take a gold egg. We're going to take it on a black set coat coated egg. And I'm going to, again, molest my eggs. God, it sounds so dirty when I say that. And just maul it really well so that it's completely adhered. And look at that. Just the super subtle gold. All right, everybody. I hope you've had fun with me today. Have a great Saturday, and I'll see you next week.